Welcome to the first podcast. Welcome to the first podcast. Welcome to the first podcast. Podcast.
Put him down.
You like dubstep? Are you all about dubstep? Dude, I'm all about grind step, homeboy.
Although I really recommend you do take a few moments of your time to listen to this piece done by Tiege, because it takes a shit ton of quotes from
Blue Jay Mix.
It takes some
What's happening?
What's your name?
Tristan.
Yeah, buddy! This is called Dubstep Pizza Hut. Wait.
Okay. That'll work.
Good fucking lord.
Yeah, it gets... Spaghetto, it feels like it gets worse every time, too. Like the first time that you came on the show, it was like a nice clap sync right in the beginning.
I always tell you to do a normal fucking clap sync, and you for some reason deteriorate into a dementia-ridden patient and forget how to do the fucking clap sync, and then you do some weird ass bit every time, and I'm just like, Lars, we just need to do a fucking clap sync.
Somebody's cranky.
I need to do the clap sync
that are getting hurt,
so I can like edit the video easier, please, Lars. And then you play a sound on your soundboard.
You're not editing the video easier. It's TJ who's editing the video.
Oh, okay. Fuck him.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
Okay.
TJ, take us in.
Okay. Ready? Okay. Hey, Spaghetto here, and welcome back to the Spaghetto Podcast. And today we're recording episode 8. This also happens to be the record. Oh no.
Anyway, welcome to the first podcast. This is...
I will not have misinformation.
Well, then you shouldn't be doing this show.
This also happens to be the recording for episode 1 of the Rat's Den podcast. Now that Full Metal has served time for her crimes of pirating the Adobe Creative Suite, we also happen to have a sick guest, a sick host, and an injured host.
Yes.
And now, to bring us in, I will play the theme music for the podcast.
What the fuck?
Is this one of your references, TJ?
What's
something I don't...
Okay, get on your phone. We're gonna do a role play. Ready?
I feel like I'm going
you read your part, I'll read
like,
mine.
are we actually recording?
Yeah, also this is super scuffed right now because like Discord, like...
Theme music fades out as Matthew Winter and Sam Davis start talking.
What?
Actually, wait, I don't think that was the right intro. Oh wait, here's the intro. Here's the intro.
What?
No, be quiet. Here's the intro.
Hey yo, Spaghetto here, and welcome to Pac-Man 3D. This is a game of phone off game, Joel, and it's 3D Pac-Man.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Okay, wait, okay. All right. I got the theme music right here.
Doug.
Hey, Full Metal, you want to do a podcast just by ourselves? Okay. So, hey, Full Metal, can you tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do?
I am Full Metal. I have been doing voice acting YouTube completely untrained and unprofessionally for like 7 years now, which is horrifying to say. I edit videos more. I'm an editor now these days for a YouTuber called Sea-Dog. Not Sea-Dog. I just woke up. Cougar McDowell. That's it.
And yeah,
I'm an editor these days, but I still do some voice acting.
I totally would have just believed you when you said Sea-Dog.
Yeah, that was a complete accident. Sorry, I woke up less than 20 minutes ago because time zones, and I'm sick.
Me too.
Yeah, we had Sea-Dog on a long time ago.
We did. He did not know how to pronounce cilantro. it was funny.
Cilantro.
But hey, Spaghetto, speaking of waking up 20 minutes ago, you want to talk about that?
What is there to say? I was asleep, and then I got a phone call from Tiege, and he's like, "Get your ass out of bed." So I'm out of bed.
Nice.
All been there.
Thank you for bringing the high energy to the podcast, as always.
Riveting.
Tristan, I very much appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
if
y'all could excuse me for this episode, guys, I'm extremely sick, and I've been very feverish the last couple days. So
yeah,
like I almost canceled because right as like TJ called, after I hung up, I puked. So
okay. Well, I guess I'll edit out any retching sounds then.
I'll edit them back in.
It's good to see you, Full Metal. It's been a long time.
It's been a hot minute since we've talked.
Yeah, just for context, by the way, Spaghetto and Full Metal, that's fun to say, actually used to do a podcast project together.
Yeah, I mentioned it in the beginning.
Yeah.
So
Spaghetto, do you want to talk about that?
Because I still don't know what happened.
Yeah. Oh, wait, what? Wow.
So is this episode 8 then?
I guess so.
The last thing...
Also, Spaghetto, can you explain what happened to your podcast partner, to your podcast together? You probably should.
So I had 4 times in a row,
Jesus,
like over the course
hell.
of like a year and a couple months.
Wow.
And I also sustained, I think, 3 or 4 different concussions. And I nearly died in a near fatal car accident. And all of those things just kind of piled up, and the injuries and the kind of extremely traumatic experience of the car accident made me very unwell, especially mentally. So I just kind of shut everything out for a long time.
Okay.
I mean, yeah,
I know that's a lot to unpack, but like, there's not really anything else I could say other than I was extremely ill from the point where it was like hospital level of sickness, and the car accident just really fucked me up, and it's taken me a long time to even get over that. But welcome back. It's good to see you, Full Metal.
It's good to see you too.
Yeah.
No, I figured it was something kind of more serious, just because like last time we talked, I was editing that one episode for you because you had, and then we just
I think that was the second time I had.
Yeah, it was.
Tristan coming in with the real heavy topics in the beginning of the episode.
I have some topics later to talk about, also including car accidents.
But now that the two of you are reunited, Tristan has it again.
Actually, I think I do have it again.
I'm just normal, like sick. I downed a ton of pain med and sick meds before this podcast.
Wait, once you get 5 times, don't they give it to you like the 6 for free?
Yeah.
Don't you have like a club card or something?
You
get a water bottle with it, actually.
They give you a Starbucks gift card.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so
I feel like I don't want to joke about this too much, by the way, but I feel like the fact that you've managed to get 5 times is kind of hilarious. Like,
man, Bro really likes you.
Bro, I know it's your hobby, but you have to stop licking doorknobs. I'm begging you.
Dude.
I'm sorry, but like,
sorry.
It's just a dirty little slut, and I just can't keep her away from me.
Are you doing an impression of Full Metal?
No, I'm just talking how I've always talked about around Full Metal.
It sounds like you're trying to imitate their accent.
Sorry, Tate? Are we talking about Andrew Tate again?
Nope. Nope. All right, move.
I think he's dying too. He's got some severe allergic reaction. He posted a weird picture of himself or something. See that picture,
Preston?
Okay, wait. I feel dreadful because during that you talking about everything that's happened in the past while, I noticed I haven't used this VTuber model before properly, and I'm just like smiling half the time because it's not made to do sad faces. Really, I'm like.
You're always smiling.
Because I have a face that I can turn on. There's a crying one, but I feel like turning on a crying face during someone talking about like that they, have been in accidents and got COVID might be a bit poor taste.
Wait, question of etiquette then. Is it when someone's talking about how they're dying of is a VTuber face with a smile or a crying emoji more appropriate at that point?
I think it's just you're fucked either way.
Yeah. Now, I was talking about Full Metal. Like, is it more appropriate to just be awkwardly smiling while you're doing it, or just could crying be interpreted as patronizing?
Yeah,
that's a question. Yeah.
See, it was halfway through the face actually just detected to me and did do a more kind of somber looking face. It was not entirely pogging the whole time, but this is the debut of this mod.
No,
yeah.
Now Full Metal's like, now I see the funny side.
Now I see the funny side. It's all society.
Joker. By the way, Tristan, do you want me to? Oh Jesus!
I think we're gonna have to censor every time someone says the C word.
What?
Yeah, TJ, have fun with that in the edit.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
What's up, my crackers?
Yeah. All right, Spaghetto.
What?
Can you give us like an 8-second like non-related like something we can put in the beginning then that doesn't have any swear words and is just like a nice wholesome story
or funny?
So Full Metal, I know it's been a while since we've talked.
Yeah.
I've gone through some stuff. I got a really bad flu like 4 or 5 times over the course of like the last year and a half. And then I nearly flippin' died in a car accident. So it just took me a while to like really recover and calm down. And a big reason why the podcast just went away is because I was in no physical shape to like edit and take care of it. And especially with how complicated like I edited the show, I just wasn't able to do that anymore. And
yeah,
I've recently started content back up again this last month. I've been uploading every day for almost an entire month straight now, and I'm really proud of myself for holding myself to that like standard of like, hey, even though you're not feeling great, like you still are trying to upload daily.
Oh yeah.
And it's been a lot of fun, and the best way I can describe it is I've been doing a lot of solo videos where I play some difficult games, and I play some games with Lars, and we do kind of like an old like Oni Play style of commentary where we're both just hanging out while I play, and he just kind of messes with me.
It's always the most enjoyable ones to watch. Because I've been getting videos recommended again. It was great to see.
If I can go ahead and just cut in real quick. When he says mess with him, it's like a situation where these games should take about, like 5 minutes per level. And I think Vampire Survivors level 1 took, 7 hours?
It took 8.5 hours,
because of my bullshit.
Is it trusting that one journalist that was trying to play Cuphead, but they were stuck on the tutorial for 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, listen. Can y'all not body me for like 5 seconds? Holy shit.
Oh, man. I feel like...
You just give me layups, man.
By the way, at this point, not to get into like politics of it, but game journalism is completely dead at this point, right? Like, have you guys read any gaming journalism in like a half decade at this point?
Do you guys actually read gaming journalism?
Gonna be honest,
I don't even think I don't even. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think Tristan can read either.
Yeah, when he's well, I mean, not when he's sitting there in like a pool of his own fluids.
Oh shit! Okay,
slowly dissolving.
Full Metal. Context for like why the show went away as well is due to having several head injuries. I have dog shit memory now. Like Lars will have a meeting with me about the show, like yesterday, and I don't remember anything he said at all.
Yeah, he'll get into the chat in the morning, and he'll be like, "Wait, what the fuck?" And I'll be like, "Oh yeah, here's what we talked about." It's funny, but kind of sad.
Hey, Tristan, we're recording right now.
Oh yeah. Do you know where you are?
Where am I? Lars is kind of talking about how this is like my my dementia arc, where I don't know where the fuck I am.
No. for clarification, I wanted to pitch your head trauma and like physical damage problems as the amnesia arc.
Yes, yes.
I feel like that's yeah.
Like
that has like an kind of an anime arc to it. I feel like
I don't remember coming onto the show or how I got here as a host, but I'm here, I guess.
Yeah, his arc is like Shadow the Hedgehog in the game Shadow the Hedgehog, where he's like, "Where am I? What's my name?"
Oh, I love Shadow the Hedgehog.
Thank you for clarifying, by the way.
Maria.
I thought you meant Shadow the Hedgehog from fucking Dead or Alive Beach. What? Yes, Shadow the Hedgehog from Shadow the Hedgehog.
Well, I meant that game
I would have
specifically.
I would have never understood that reference if he didn't say Shadow the Hedgehog
thank you,
from the
TJ,
hit
for
Shadow
always
the Hedgehog game.
I mean, like he's from Sonic Adventure 2, but he did have his own game.
Chaos Control.
Man, I love the Shadow the Hedgehog game. That shit's the best.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's hard to beat
I feel like
his voice acting in Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah,
I kind of feel
Classic.
like that. I feel like there's meme potential if people ever like rediscover that series too, like that era of Sonic.
Oh yeah,
I guess I kind of already have because there's all those like weird like those weird political edits of it. Have you seen that one where it's like in the Petersonian sense, like speedrunners?
Yeah, that's Jet. That's the channel Jet. He does like those dubs of Sonic cutscenes.
Yeah, really funny.
Like using conservative, like ridiculous conservative tweets.
Well, that's not
like
all of his videos, but that was one of them.
Oh, okay.
Holy shit, am I recording?
I think you would like also like.
I hope so.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry, I forgot what I was doing for a minute here.
Oh my!
I can't tell if this is a bit.
I'm really feverish, dude.
Okay. Lars, if you like that kind of stuff, Lars, I would also recommend Snapcube. She does
Snapchat?
Snapcube. She's like a voice actor, and they often do live improv dubs of video game cutscenes, usually the Sonic ones, and a lot of memes come from them.
Wait, FullmetalDubs or just dubs?
Oh, Snapcube.
I love the Snapcube dubs.
You know what? I know what you're talking about, Lars.
Yes, our guest.
FullmetalDubs.
FullmetalDubs. She's right there.
762 millimeter Full Metal Jacket.
Never watched that film.
Is this podcast so far?
I've genuinely never watched Full Metal Jacket.
I am in a world of shit.
I feel like if my YouTube name was FullmetalDubs, I would make it a mission to watch everything Full Metal related, especially because there's only like two things, right?
Well,
I mean, it's not a long list.
Full Metal Alchemist and Full Metal Jacket.
I watched Full Metal Alchemist and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and that's it. That's all you're getting.
Okay.
Wait, isn't there something called Full Metal Panic?
Yeah.
Or am I getting that wrong?
A Full Metal Slug.
Okay.
I love Metal Slug.
No, that's just Metal Slug.
I love Metal Slug.
Or a Metal Slug, I'm sorry. Full Metal Gear.
Well, yeah, if we're going to say that Full Metal Gear Solid, obviously, too. Don't forget that.
Okay, I've actually just started playing MGS1. I've never played the MGS series, and I've just modded. I mean, I've just set up my Vita normally to play PlayStation 1 games and all that, and it's pretty fun so far.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
If you want some tips, go watch a creator named Darkside Phil and do the opposite of what he does. And that'll get you far.
That is words to live by more than anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. By the way, have you guys seen those videos where that guy does the compilations where it's like how to not play this game, and it's literally just all like Darkside Phil going, "What the heck? The controls don't." And, like he'll forget to press R2 the entire time.
Yeah.
They're very entertaining. Tristan, are you okay?
He's busy jerking off like Darkside Phil.
Whoa. It's a lot. I know that guy.
Well, you know, at a certain point, probably good that someone was jerking off to Darkside Phil as opposed to.
You know what? He's had it so bad for long enough. I think he deserves someone to go at it for him.
Fuck you, TJ.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at my fucking list of topics.
Your cock. You're gonna look at your cock.
By the way.
Okay.
By the way, you guys are aware of what Philly Boy did on stream once, right?
Yeah.
He had a good time.
Okay. Yeah. I used to like. Boy, I don't know if I want to tell this story on the podcast.
What did you used to do on stream? Accidentally?
Anyways,
did you know Dark Side Phil?
No, I just I used to think that was a lot more. Never mind. Let's just move on from that story. I'll save that for the Patreon. Let's move on. TJ,
yes,
we talked earlier, and you said that you were going to bring the topics today.
Okay. What kind of topic do you want to talk about? Like the likes and dislikes thing, or do you want to talk about something current stuff happening on the internet?
I could talk.
Well,
I could talk about how I pooped in a bucket.
Yeah, see, this is useless. All right, so let's Full Metal. I would like to actually try to, integrate you a little bit more here. So TJ, let's get into the likes and dislikes.
Okay,
because we were talking about this during the pre-stream.
Yes,
Preem.
Yeah. Preem.
Oh.
TJ, lead him in.
Okay, so this sort of format is usually done in the bonus episodes, but I guess Lars wants to do it in a main episode. So basically, you just bring one thing that you like and then one thing that you dislike. We just discussed. Basically, that simple.
And we were talking about in the pre-show, you had a weird answer to the dislike.
Yeah, so I'm historically a stupid little guy. And I don't really intake things I hate. And I can't really bring myself to hate many things. I genuinely was like staying up late last night thinking, oh God, oh fuck, what do I hate? DMing my friends like, what do you hate? And you know what their answer was every single time? The French. Thanks guys, that's helpful.
Well, I mean, that's good advice.
That's a pretty universal.
Good answer.
That's a pretty universal hatred.
Exactly, but I genuinely could not think of anything I hate or dislike.
Do you like oatmeal?
Yeah, what do you like?
I do like oatmeal, actually. I drink oatmeal exclusively now, too, so...
Do you like avocados?
I used to not like them, but I love them now. I have them on everything.
Fuck!
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah, Fullmetal's a normal
they're
person.
Fantastic food.
Wow.
Yeah, white woman core. I have to like avocado.
Okay.
No, there's one odd one
the
out
nice thing,
in this group of people.
The nice thing about avocados, Tristan, is that they're nutritious, they're filling, they're creamy, and they're very, very tasty. You can put them on toast, or you can just add them to your food, and they're fantastic.
I would never eat avocado by itself.
I think if I ate, well, not by itself, but also like I wouldn't eat butter by itself. Like, there are things that are good on things. I feel like spaghetti. Wow. Avocados. Let me start that again. I feel like if I could eat an avocado every single day, I think I'd be very happy.
Yeah,
Are you okay, bud?
I always make sure to get it on my Subway now.
So, do you see where this is going, Fullmetal? That there's one odd person out here in terms of opinion about.
Would you eat oatmeal with mayonnaise on it?
God, no. What?
No.
Okay.
You know,
I get a pass.
Thank you for the topic, Tristan. We really appreciate it.
I told you, I have a list of topics. You just don't like them.
Speaking of avocados, Nikocado avocado.
I saw a tweet last night. He's been losing a lot of weight recently.
He's actually doing his redemption arc.
Yeah,
He's
good
lost
on
200
him.
pounds.
Oh,
he's lost a lot of weight. He's looking like
good news.
More healthy. I don't really care about the whole topic and all that, but good on him.
I was just trying to trigger Tristan.
So I will say this. Well, I'll say it after Tristan's done.
Welcome to the first podcast.
I'll auto-tune this
podcast
so it doesn't sound abysmal.
Okay.
Welcome to the first podcast. Podcast.
We get it.
But, okay.
I'll make that the intro.
Put him down.
So, I usually think, I think for creators, their weight should be their own business, but I was just getting really worried about the guy. Like, it stopped being funny a long time ago. Yeah, and it got to the point. Okay, so it got to the point where I was watching because Critical did some videos on him. Yes,
what's wrong?
1 second, let me cook. We were chilling in voice chat a couple of days ago, and we bring up Nikocado avocado, And Lars is just like, ugh. The other
Justin,
while what?
Could you please not smoke while we're recording?
Fuck off. I can do what I want.
Okay, wait,
Lars is talking about Nikocado, and he's like, yeah, I straight up just...
Do I need to mute this very quickly?
No,
I'm worried where this is going.
You're good. Just let me cook. Ugh.
Okay.
We were talking about topics and stuff, and for some godforsaken reason, someone brought up the Forbidden Meatball YouTuber, and Lars is like, yeah, one day I just saw a video of that guy pooping, and that was it for me.
Oh, yeah. No, so I was that's what I was actually going to get into. I was watching because Critical did some videos being very critical of Nikocado.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow. No.
Anyway, I'm actually proud that I came up with that on the spot. That was very clever.
Genius.
Anyway, so and then Nikocado did a response. I didn't like follow it all the way through, but I just out of curiosity, just to see what he would say. And at like the 11-minute mark, he just shits himself.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, he just
Praise.
He poops.
Praise.
He poops, and then he starts crying. And then he just says,
"This is your fault."
All right, I'll just continue. Let's just keep going. And so he's sitting there for like 45 minutes in his own filth, just having pooped his pants, saying, "This is why Critical is wrong." And I don't know.
Here, wait, Lars, check recording chat. I got something for you. Just read the title.
Oh, no.
Recording chat?
No.
Oh, there is.
Just a compilation of all the times he's pooped himself.
It's a real video. So I have a funny story about
7 minutes, 8 minutes of times where he's pooped himself on his channel by itself.
That's not even the updated version.
This is an outdated video.
Oh my god!
When I used to have roommates, I was chilling in the living room, and for some fucking godforsaken reason, I got on this video on the living room TV, and my roommate walks in. And he looks at me and he sits down. He's like, "What the hell are you watching?" And I'm like, "Oh, you know Nikocado." And he's like, "Yeah, what? Okay." And then he goes on his computer in the living room and he kind of starts to glance over. And then he like takes his headphones off. And he's like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "Turn that shit off." And he like got up out of his chair and actually grabbed the remote and turned it off. He's like, "Don't play that shit while I'm out here."
All right, okay.
And honestly, I respect that, and I think
that video appeared in your recommended page because me and my brother were playing.
Yeah, all
avocado videos on your
all
TV.
TJ and his brother would do for like weeks and months on end. They would come over on my YouTube account and just play Nikocado videos forever. Forever. Not just like a little bit. I would see like Nikocado at fucking Target in the parking lot, shitting his pants, running into a dumpster, screaming at people in Walmart, going like, "Shh, please." And then he would like eat food and then abuse his gay husband. Like, I don't understand.
As opposed to his straight husband.
Yeah, if he had a straight husband, I would think, "Oh, I got some news for you, buddy."
He doesn't know.
What does that mean?
The reason I phrased it like that is because that's how he would put it in so many titles.
It is.
Oh. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. Wait, why?
Because of views.
Get some views.
That's really weird to say, though. Like if I got married, I wouldn't introduce her as like my straight wife.
Oh
You
no!
should, though.
So that compilation video of Nikocado pooping himself. Look at the channel name. Look at the channel name.
Oh,
dear.
no.
It says,
What is this gonna be?
It says,
Saggy Pampers 123.
The diaper fetish
You know what?
page.
Okay. You know what? Okay. By the way, I have a bone to pick with both of you motherfuckers right
I'm
now
gonna go
because
subscribe
literally
real quick.
2 days ago, 2 days ago, 2 days ago, we talked about in detail. We were having a serious staff chat, by the way, about like we don't really have any female audience members anymore.
I mean, did we ever?
And,
Yes.
no, I just feel like
He has 2 other videos. Look at the recording chat.
Wait, what?
Nikocado pooping himself compilation 2. Nikocado farting compilation.
This is just diaper fetish content. No.
Fuck yeah, I'm subscribing. Hold up.
No.
Hey guys, can we get this creator on the podcast?
Nikocado? I mean, he's done podcasts
No, Saggy Pampers 1 2 3.
Oh,
he's doing the internet a service, watching like those 2-hour-long mukbang videos just to splice the poop and fart content together. That is some dedication.
Only content from 2 years ago.
Yeah. No, yeah, this is just like the last 2 years of farts and shits.
Yeah,
this is
it's just the last 2 years of shits and giggles.
Yeah. No, this is not like the full shit compendium here. There's more to the lore.
The rest are on Patreon.
This is just the latest release in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Yeah, this is.
The rest is on
anyway.
Patreon.
I'm glad we don't have a female audience anymore.
Did you see the video?
By the way,
where
wait, hold on, TJ, hold on, because we need to make some money.
Okay.
All right. Speaking of shitting and farting compilations, I think we should go ahead and talk about our sponsor, which today we agreed was going to be
Pampers.
Our Patreon.
I really have to go to the bathroom.
Close enough.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do it while you're gone. Kristen.
I'm going to
be back in a few. Holy shit.
For the Patreon.
Okay.
Yeah. Spaghetto
guys,
farting and pooping compilation.
I'm trying to make us some money. Jesus Christ, TJ. Okay. By the way, guys, if you've been tuning in for a while and you've been enjoying the antics of myself and of Spaghetto, and I guess TJ, you should consider supporting us today on Patreon, because we are starting to upload episodes early as well as Tristan's videos early. And he uploads an absolute shitload of content. Just an unnecessary, just a crap load. An absolute poop load, a fart load of content lately. And he's been releasing it for free. Well, not for free on Patreon, but on Patreon early. And a lot of it is actually really good stuff at the moment. I did notice that when a certain other creator started making appearances on his videos, they started to get really good. I'm not exactly sure who that is, but you might want to go check them out. Anyway, if you want a funny role in the Discord, a patron-only chat, access to early release videos on the channel, as well as podcast episodes up to a week early, go to patreon.com/T1podcast. It really helps support both the show and the Spaghetto YouTube channel. And if you can't do that, then that's also okay. A couple other ways that we're hoping people can support the show are joining our Discord at discord.gg/thefirstpodcast and just coming to hang out with the fans. It's been a blast. There's actually been several voice chats every single day on here, and me and Tristan will just pop in sometimes and say, hey, and just kind of hang out with people. There's a Minecraft server at the moment over at, what's the address, Clef? Well, there's a pinned tweet for that. Anyway, we've been playing Minecraft, and he worked his black magic fucking wizardry to set it up so that you can play in our Java server on Bedrock. It feels really weird, by the way. I feel like a couple people in the audience, their buttholes probably clenched pretty tight when they heard that. But loosen up your butthole and join the Minecraft server today with us over at discord.gg/thefirstpodcast. Anyway, I wanted to wedge that in there specifically because Clef has been asking us to advertise that on the show. And I've been having a lot of fun with that recently because I'm experimenting with a couple different shader mods. And it turns out that Minecraft looks cool. Like, it looks kind of good. It's really weird. It's fucked up to think about. But I think you guys should go ahead and check that out. By the way, I'm kind of rambling here because I'm not sure if Spaghetto has actually returned yet or not. Buddy, you doing all right, Preston? Spaghetto?
Here's Tristan.
I was recording cat ear B-roll that whole time of just me pogging and looking around.
Nice.
And then Tristan should be doing this soon.
I'm worried.
There you go.
Thank you, TJ. So, All right. Anyway, you guys, check us out. Patreon.com/T1podcast helps support the show. Discord.gg/the first podcast helps you get into the fan community. And yeah, if you just want to toss us a comment on one of the YouTube videos and you just let us know what you thought of the episode or what you thought of many of the other ones that we've done with other creators, we'd really like to hear from you. And as always, if you're listening to this on YouTube, we really appreciate a subscription. You can always change your mind later. TJ.
Yes.
Do you think maybe we should continue the rest of the episode right now instead of waiting for Tristan to come back?
Yeah, I feel like he's been dragging the show down.
Let's kill him.
Yeah, let's slaughter him in his sleep. But let's continue.
Vegan meat.
He's kind of been a wet noodle lately.
I hate that.
Let's move on. So we were getting into things that you liked, Full Metal.
Yes.
Things that you appreciate. And my brain has been rotting so hard this episode listening to Tristan cough in my ear. Did we actually get to what you liked?
No,
yet?
we didn't even really talk about what I disliked because I said I didn't like anything, and then we talked about avocado and oats and all that. It's been a shit show, and I've loved it.
Oh, I thought you meant
emphasis on the shit.
I thought you meant you don't dislike anything.
No, yeah, basically, yeah. That's what it comes down to. If I don't like something, I just don't interact with it, and then it leaves my dumb little brain, and then I'm happy.
Which. Yeah, exactly.
That's why you haven't recorded a new episode.
That's why you quit that's why the podcast failed. Okay, got it. Anyway, Full Metal, if you'd like, by the way, because I feel like this episode could use a little bit of positivity and wholesomeness potentially after that Nikocado segment, I would love to hear what you have been enjoying lately. What's been on your like list?
Like list? Well, if you can't tell by my VTuber model, which you can't tell right now, but the lovely list is at home, we'll be able to tell. I love Adventure Time a lot. Me and some friends, well, me and a friend have decided, fuck it, we haven't watched Adventure Time since we were kids. We never finished it. Let's just binge it all. And we binged it all.
Yeah.
And I cried a lot. It's a really good show. It's so good.
Yeah. I Adventure Time, this is a really basic fucking statement, but I'll say it anyway because it's true. It has crossover appeal. I don't think I've ever met someone who disliked it.
No,
I've met people who it's like me. It's not their favorite show, but like people who hate the. I feel like that would be a red flag, honestly.
Me?
Yeah.
No, we were talking about this yesterday, TJ. When we were doing the voice chat about how like if you met a certain woman but she was into this band as her favorite band, would that be a red flag? I feel like someone's saying, I really dislike Adventure Time.
That's
That's
probably a red flag.
That's me.
Yeah. You hate Adventure Time?
No, I'm just fucking around.
Oh, okay.
But we watched, because we, as kids watching Cartoon Network, we only watched up to like season 5, so there was like 5 other seasons and a mini series we hadn't watched before, and it kept getting better and better and started taking itself a bit more seriously. Like it grew with the viewers.
Yeah, that's what I've heard, is that it's that kind of series that kind of grows up with its audience.
And it's so good. It is one of my favorite TV shows.
Yeah, it's a fantastic show. I don't have too much to add. I just really like it. And if this is, I'll just put it this way. If you're listening to the podcast right now and you just never really got around to it, it is worth picking up even this late in the game.
I'm begging you to.
Now you have a fuckload of episodes to watch, actually.
And also
so you're actually going to have a great time.
The next miniseries spinoff is coming out at some point soon. Because they announced they're doing a Fiona and Cake miniseries on HBO, which is canonical, which is very weird, but I'm excited.
Yeah. There was another show you were talking about in the pre-show that you said that you're a fan of. And these two Dorcases right here, I don't think actually watch it. So
Family
I'm going to
Matters.
kick them from the call. No.
Elf.
Also, sorry, before we move on, I forgot to, you can cut this video. I wanted to flex this. My friend got me this yesterday from a convention they're at.
Let me look in the chat.
I think I know enough about
over at discord.gg/the first podcast if you want to tune into these episodes live.
Yeah, just steamroll me.
Yes. Wait, Full Metal, do you understand that you're live right now?
Yeah. No, I was just saying with you.
Oh, the way that you said it, I thought you were like
live. Just disconnects.
Yeah.
My friend got me a Marceline
That's
signature.
very nice.
I woke up to that.
Yeah. By the way, this will probably be in the YouTube cut, so this little bit won't make any sense. But if you want to find out what it is, go tune into these live. Actually, TJ, cut that. TJ, don't put that image in the thing, so they have to come watch the thing live. That's a good trick. We're gonna gaslight the audience into fucking coming into the Discord. Okay, that'll work.
Now the other thing has that I love has been
all I'm going to say is don't go in there. I was hit with the fucking wombo combo, pooping and puking.
Happy feet,
Grace.
That ain't Falco. I was trying to help you.
And
the reference.
All I came back to was let's get the audience to fucking coming into the Discord, and I'm like,
no, that's no. It wasn't a sex joke. It was a gaslighting joke. Trust
we're
me.
not gaslighting.
That's like all I heard.
Yeah. Okay. No, it's literally coming as in arriving, not coming as in ejaculating.
I am arriving.
I am going to watch it as I shall, and I am going to go see a beautiful woman so I can arrive.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of beautiful women, by the way, I gotta say that. What's up?
Oh, I'm just trying not to puke. Challenge impossible. Don't worry.
Oh, I was gonna say the Full Metal, the new VTuber model is kind of a cutie.
Thank you. I will.
He's kind of.
Thank you. I will link the my friend who's changes their name so rapidly. I'm not too sure what it is currently, but I'll send you links to Monty. Yeah, I'll send links for his Twitter because he's an amazing artist.
Wait, hold on. Where's the VTuber model? I want to see it.
If you go on the Twitter, Tristan, I'll link it in the chat.
No, I also
What's
have
Twitter?
I have a video I can send you that has all of its options. I'll put it in the thing. Yeah, my friend Greed's made it.
A wooga.
There you go.
Yeah, she kind of like the model kind of looks like an indie chick that I would be into. So yeah, go check out that work.
Before the recording, I just thought she looked like a female version of Harold from Magic School Bus.
I'm very happy with it.
If it works,
yeah. It has both these are all clothes I actually own too, like the boots, the chinos, and then I have the Marceline bubblegum sweater and shirt. I'm actually currently wearing the shirt.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of hot people, by the way, I have been crushing on a certain person named Millie Gibson for a bit. I'm going to try to use that as a segue.
Lars.
And she's going to be...
You can't talk about that. You're going to hurt the fangirls.
My heart's breaking.
Yeah, like...
Yeah.
What am... Oh.
Well, what Lars needs to do...
So Doctor Who!
Lars needs to cultivate a fan base of fangirls that look like the girl that he's crushing on.
Millie Gibson?
Yeah.
That's kind of a tall order at that point.
Okay.
Well, how tall is she?
Jesus, dude. I don't know. She's kind of short.
She's not that
tall.
Well,
if she's short, how is it a tall order?
Well, because it's like she's like the kind of short that you want to like I don't know, pick her up and put her in your pocket. Kind of short, you know.
She was on Coronation Street.
Lars, do you want me to let the intrusive thoughts win?
Anyway, sure. Continue what you're going to talk about.
Okay.
Wait, me or Full Metal or Spaghetto? Who are you referencing here?
Anybody.
I'll continue if you guys would like.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna do people a favor because I see people make this mistake every single day. Shooty got one.
Yeah, Shooty got one.
There you go. That's how it's pronounced.
And he's
Shooty.
I was about to ask if I can swear. You guys have been swearing this whole time. I'm so fucking excited for him. Have you seen the leaked shot?
Okay.
His suits, he's so fucking drippy.
Family friendly.
Yeah. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay,
I feel like
we don't swear on the Spaghetto podcast. Remember Full Metal?
No, I was actually at work, by the way, when I first found out about this, that was gonna, first of all, that it was gonna happen, and that that he was gonna be dressed like the way he is. I was like, shit.
His default orange coat look is so good.
Yeah.
And now he's doing like different fits per timeline.
Yeah, because so Doctor Who, it's like it's fun to watch, but like he's never really looked like cool. And he kind of looks cool at the moment.
He looks
I don't know.
So cool. I love his fit so much. Also, sorry if you can hear my cat meowing outside. He's kind of a dick.
No, that's what I was saying. Like if it's funny, their contributions, please.
I'm saying he's just meowing at my door because he wants more food because he's an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
But
wait, hold on. I'm gonna go put my cat on the mic. I'll be right back.
Oh,
Okay.
not again.
No, but it's just interesting though, because like a couple things to note, which is that Shooty was on Sex Education before this. I don't know if you've seen that.
I have not watched it. I need to. Okay. I've seen some clips of him in it, and he's just really funny.
Okay, so that's true. It's a great show. He's a very great actor on that show, and I highly recommend the series. But it's also kind of funny because this is kind of the thing that happened with Peter Capaldi, in that before he became the Doctor, he was kind of famous for playing an incredibly crass person on the thick of it beforehand.
Yeah,
and it's funny because the same kind of thing's happening with Shooty, where I'll spoil it because it's not like a dramatic spoiler. In that in Sex Education, one of the major plot points of his character arc is I want my boyfriend to fuck me in the ass, but he wants me to fuck him in the ass, and we're not sure how to work it out.
Double bottom syndrome.
What did I come back to?
Just how about you?
We're talking about the new Doctor, the new version of Doctor Who.
Doctor Who has changed so much since I last heard about it.
Yeah, they do that every couple years. It's called regeneration.
Yeah, exactly. Spaghetti, you would actually like that show. You should consider watching it at some point.
I'm going through Shameless right now. It's like a fucking train wreck of orphans crashing into a building that I just cannot look away from.
If you can watch the entirety of Supernatural, you could probably watch the entirety of modern Doctor Who.
Yeah,
I couldn't bring myself to do it.
Saying modern is very important in that case.
Yeah. I don't like classic Who. I shouldn't say that.
I like some of classic Who, but I've never watched all of it because it's super schlocky. And like sometimes in a good way, sometimes it's really fun, but usually it's really fucking slow.
Also, aren't there missing episodes?
In the early days, yeah, but a lot of the later stuff is.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Go ahead.
Did you see the news about who's doing the music for the new series, like for the 60th onwards?
Yeah, I have complicated thoughts about that.
I'm excited. I missed him.
Wait, so we're talking about the same person,
Murray Gold, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Matt.
All right, let me give you an analogy. Okay. So Murray Gold, I feel like, was the musical equivalent of someone taking an anvil, going up to the 3rd floor, and literally dropping it on your head.
With I'm the Doctor, I can agree with that.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of his work was very not subtle.
It
was also really good.
Yeah, that's what worked. It was non-subtle, but he kicked ass.
It did, and it was a situation where his music kind of became a character in and of itself, in that like he felt like he was there with you in the audience as sort of like the another companion that was just off the camera.
Yeah,
almost because of it. And so because of that, I really do like his work, but I was kind of also glad to take a little bit of a breather from it for a little while.
Yeah, I completely agree. I am happy that he's coming back. I thought it was only going to be for the 60th, honestly, but no, it's at least confirmed now to be onwards for a bit, which, sure, I'm not... There's no way I can be pissed that he is back doing the music for Doctor Who. I love his music.
I will say, and this is an fairly unusual opinion, I'm going to butcher this, so I'm just going to try. Segun Akinola, I think was his name.
Yeah.
He did the music for Jodie's Doctor.
Yeah, Jodie's era.
I actually really liked it. It was very atmospheric. It was full of leitmotifs. It was a little bit more subtle. I felt like it fit the vibe of the show.
I think my problem... It fit Jodie's era completely. I could not see it working with anything beforehand or anything after. I think it was perfect for the era.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he relied too much on motifs instead of themes. Like Murray Gold has the themes for characters that can become leitmotifs, but this were just leitmotifs that became the characters' leitmotifs. And it worked a lot, I will say that. Like, hearing Yaz's leitmotif is the one that comes to mind immediately. It comes and goes in the some themes, and it works really well. But his master theme's so good. It's one of his best tracks.
Mhm.
But
I'm gonna miss the master.
well,
from this,
he's gonna be doing a Big Finish box set. So
okay.
do you listen to Big Finish?
That's yeah. At times, but that's okay. We don't have to get into
No,
that.
let's not get
That's
into
a can of
that.
worms. Yeah.
I love Big Finish.
Hey TJ, hey Spaghetto.
What's up?
Speaking of coming and going,
What's
it
up?
seems like you guys have been gone from the discussion for a while. Would you like to come back?
I'm holding my cat.
Sure, Lois, I'd like to come back.
What?
I'm here.
TJ, you're doing a voice mod, but it's kind of scuffed, so I can't understand what it's saying.
I'm here.
I'm here.
Oh, I thought you said him yum, like How I Met Your Mother.
It's okay, cat. Calm down.
Hi, Lars Chan.
It's hi Lars Chan, I think he said.
What do you want to talk about today, Sector?
It's okay, cat. It's okay. I'm just hanging out with you. We're doing a podcast.
Is this
Okay,
like a
all right.
bit?
This bit
happening?
sucks. Never mind.
No, TJ, it's fine. It's just it was really hard to hear because both it's kind of scuffed and the Discord was cutting out a lot of it.
Well, I guess
So
I
I
guess the
couldn't understand
recording will pick it up. I guess.
Okay. All right. Well, that'll be great after the episode's done and we can't do anything about it. That'll be fantastic. Yeah. We were TJ and Spaghetto. Did you come with anything that you guys like?
Hold on. Ow! Fuck! Ow!
Yeah,
Oh!
if you don't stop
Ow.
us, we'll just keep talking about Doctor Who.
Okay, my cat's scratching.
Yeah, I could literally finish the entire rest of the episode talking about
Same.
it, but yeah.
Okay. Well.
Oh. While we're waiting.
Yeah.
Oh, do you have an answer? Okay.
Well, okay. I don't know if this would be an interesting topic though.
Well, you can toss it out, and we can either we can do like the white person nod, like oh yeah, and then we'll move on if it's not interesting. But
Okay.
bring it up if you like.
Well, I was thinking of the first thing that popped in my head, and the first thing that popped in my head is that I really like
Titties.
Oh,
No.
hell yeah. Oh.
No, I was gonna say
Titties are great.
that's not what I was gonna say, but sure.
Oh, can we talk about this then? I found out what TJ's type is.
No.
I've discovered this information.
No.
Men?
Yeah, no, this is not a bad thing. No, this is useful information.
This is not even remotely related to what I was going to talk about.
TJ's topic is men?
No. No. I was saying like I found out what TJ's type is. And this is the thing. This is interesting because TJ never reveals information about himself because he's a robot with no human emotion. So
No, because you guys,
thought it was-
when you guys find out personal things about me, you use it against me and turn it into an inside joke.
That is exactly what you do to me every day.
How dare you?
How dare you?
TJ, there's nothing to be ashamed of for liking mixed race women with bushy
That is
eyebrows.
not the only.
That
is not the only type that I'm into.
That's okay.
You're hyper focusing on that.
I trust you that you. I trust that you also like other types. I just thought it was interesting.
Yeah, men.
I love man.
No.
You're projecting again, Tristan.
Well, wait, hold on.
Tristan?
Let me hear what TJ has to say. TJ,
What?
will you ever, in the entirety of your life, like men?
I'll figure that out eventually.
Ooh. Surprise VTuber face.
I can see Full Metal pogging on the VTuber model. By the way, in the server. Thank you for that.
I mean, if I had a choice, I would usually pick women most of the time.
I love
Most of
women.
the time? You dirty little robot. Beep beep boop boop.
Wait, what the fuck, Tristan? Wait, TJ, do you actually want us to keep? Do you want us to cut that? Because that was kind of a weird thing to just ask him.
Yeah, you guys are kind of out of pocket right now.
Yeah,
I just love women.
What do you mean, you guys? I did not participate in that at all. Yeah. I feel like Full Metal and I are just sitting here being respectful, and Tristan's like, can you explain your sexuality in deep terms to the entire internet?
Right now.
It's only because Tristan is horny 24/7. That's all he's thinking about is sex.
I'm not
He is,
horny.
man. I don't understand. How do you have like an erection for like 8 hours of the day?
It's
I don't
impressive.
get it.
Viagra.
What is
See
going
a
on with you, man?
doctor.
Viagra.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, got us there.
Is that true? Because Tristan, you don't need to just take it like a multivitamin.
No, you do.
Wait,
I would
hold on. What?
I mean,
okay.
my topic was just going to be like, I really like the cinematography in old movies. Like, I was going to talk about old samurai movies.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Like, I was watching some scenes from a movie called Harakiri, and it's like beautifully shot.
Yeah.
I mean, just look up Harakiri on YouTube. I know this is like a weird niche kind of tangent to go on.
After you finish the podcast episode.
Yes, don't leave us, don't leave us, don't leave us, don't leave us.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Patreon.com/podcast.
Yeah, they clicked off.
I'm just saying, like, it like, for something that was filmed in the 60s, like, it just looks really pretty. And I think in Star Wars Rebels, they had like a whole fight scene that was based off of like the main fight scene in that movie.
The Obi-Wan fight?
I don't know.
Was it a very short fight, like, from the movie?
Hold on. Let me double check. Keep the audience entertained.
Yep. Well, while he's doing that, I'll give a comparison here. And no, Tristan, this is not me getting into your dietary habits.
Are you gonna talk about like the Hidden Fortress or something?
No.
Kurosawa?
I feel like a lot of that older cinematography is kind of like vegan restaurants food because
here we go.
No, it's not a bit. I assure you. In that, back in the day, they had a lot fewer like special effects and at the time even practical effects that they could really kind of work with. So they had to kind of pull from like a smaller pool of things they could do, and they had to get a little bit more creative with it. Like if you look into a lot of old the development process of movies back then, they had to do like a lot of tricks with perspective and stuff just to get certain shots that you could kind of get pretty easily these days. And from that constraint, I feel like bred a lot of creativity. So in that sense, I think it used to be really cool, and some of it hasn't aged terribly well, but I still kind of appreciate that aesthetic. So I will say I'm 100% on board. Go ahead.
I might say, this might be a little controversial, but mean to say, but I was in film. I did film studies for 2 years or so.
Oh, God.
And I had to do no, don't worry. It was a shit show. But I
was trying to give you the drama that you were asking for. Go ahead.
No, I feel like those old. I respect those old practical effects, and like even the shitty ones more than like modern day CG completely. I understand it's very hard to make all of this, but like it looks dog shit normally compared to like the original. Like instead of like CGing this perfect explosion of this massive like set we made digitally, no, we're just going to build a miniature and actually blow it the fuck up and shit like that. It always looks better.
Yeah, that's cool.
Also, no, that was not the scene I was thinking of. That is from Mandalorian, and it was really good.
Yeah, I realize this is I realize this is Mandalorian now because I was trying to remember.
TJ, we've entertained the audience enough. Would you like to return?
Oh, I was gonna say, I found examples of what I was talking about in a TikTok video.
Theodore,
what? Hello.
I guess he's just gone.
What?
All right. Spaghetti,
Hello?
have you recovered? Are you okay now?
Wait, were you not able to hear TJ?
No.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, he was like talking.
I was talking.
Like interested to hear what he had to say.
And then you kept talking over me.
Oh, no, you were... there was nothing coming from our end.
I could hear everything he was saying.
Well, I accidentally connected to my phone for a second. I reconnected, then I started talking, then you... because I was trying to get back to the text channel, and as I was getting the link through my phone, and I just ended up disconnecting. Anyway,
rewind. Let's get back to it.
I put a TikTok video that shows 2 examples of what I'm talking about from the movies Yojimbo and Harakiri. And I realized it's from Mandalorian because I was trying to remember the comments I was reading because it was like weeks ago. But it was like they were literally like using shots from those old movies as inspiration for the cinematography. And I was just thinking about like how George Lucas would often like completely rip off like the Hidden Fortress by Kurosawa in the original Star Wars.
Well, Yeah, but if you're gonna rip off someone, Kurosawa's like a good, that's a good choice at that point.
Because
taking cues from top dog.
Because the Jedi are basically samurai, like space samurai.
Yeah. I'm not upset that happened.
Well, it looks cool.
All.
I understand why he likes the old samurai movies so much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with everything you're saying, TJ.
Yep.
Nicely done. For once,
I was prepared this time.
Yes,
you were.
So just thinking about that, it reminds me of a film I watched recently. Was one of the Lupin anniversary films from a bit ago. Have you ever watched the Blood Spray of Goemon?
I haven't seen all of the Lupin movies.
No, there's so many of them. I'm slowly making my way through. Watch the Blood Spray of Goemon though. You will fucking love it. It is such a good samurai film. It's really good.
I feel like Lupin is like a series that I remember hearing about. It was one of those that I kind of at points I got interested in maybe checking it out, but I kind of almost felt like it was like before my time.
Lupin is ageless.
But are you saying that
Lupin is genuinely ageless? The characters have not changed since the original anime, and they will never change, and that's what makes them so good. If you want a good jumping on point, the anniversary movies are really good, like the Blood Spray Goemon, the Tombstone of Jigen. The really good films. The anime they just released, which was Lupin Zero, which is a prequel series of him as a kid. That sounds cringe as shit, doesn't it? It's one of the best animes I watched last year. It is so cute. It perfectly replicates like the coloring and grading and the art style-ish of that kind of more 90s, 80s anime. It's so good. And it's also really gay, but it's really good.
Well, there's nothing wrong with something being really
that's what makes it so good.
Tristan. Yeah, exactly. No, I remember seeing, it looks like it's got its own very distinct style, and it looks cool from the outside, and it has that one chick, I don't know how to pronounce her name, it's like Fujiko or something.
Fujiko?
Yeah.
She's
a cutie. And I was like, oh, maybe I should watch it at some point.
She would kick your ass.
It's kind of... I
know.
Don't threaten me with a good time at that point, but yeah.
Wait, I have a Fujiko statue I have to pull up and show you because you'll love it. But move on.
Okay. Yeah. By the way, we've been going for a full hour and 10 at this point somehow.
Shit.
That just... How did that happen?
A lot of coughing and screaming.
Are we gonna get into dislikes or no?
We can if you like. We could end the episode on a downer if you prefer, TJ. Yeah, just kind of kill the audience's happiness.
I did have. Wait, what are you gonna say, Tristan?
It's my turn to do topic. Be quiet, TJ.
All right, brace yourselves, audience.
Brace.
Actually, this is probably going to be like the most normal topic I've ever brought to the show. I am very excited because I figured out yesterday that Netflix is doing another Castlevania anime, and I'm really looking forward to it because it stars Richter Belmont, and he's my favorite Castlevania protagonist from the Rondo of Blood series. And I don't know, I'm just really stoked for it. And I had no idea that they released a teaser trailer 10 months ago. So when I was on YouTube browsing yesterday, because I've been playing a lot of Castlevania with Lars on YouTube, so I've been getting just nonstop Castlevania videos in my recommendation because of that. And suddenly I saw the teaser trailer, and I'm like, this has to be fake, because I thought I would have heard about it beforehand if it was real. It was, and I watched it, and I freaked out because the animation and the way he looks in the animation is perfection. I could not have asked for a better adaptation of one of my favorite video game protagonists.
Yeah, Castlevania got the TV treatment pretty late in the game, but everything I've heard about it is that it's pretty good.
It's really good. I mean, there's a weird part where Alucard has sex with twins, but it's okay. We'll forget about that.
Wait, why is that bad?
Well, they're like biological twins, and he's having sex with them at the same time.
Oh,
it was a little weird.
Okay.
And then, as like one of them is like screwing him up the ass, the girl twin tries to murder him.
Oh, okay.
So then they try to murder him while they're having sex with him, and it was really weird. It was just a really weird scene.
Yeah. Okay. To be fair, by the way, I have heard from a lot of twins that they kind of share a very, very special bond. So maybe this was like an exceptionally special bond, is what you're saying.
Maybe in the 14th century, twins were a little bit closer than they are now.
Yeah.
What are you doing, step twin?
Oh no.
Oh God.
Step twin.
I quit the podcast. Jesus.
I just made a new category.
Oh no.
I hate this.
Well, that's a good note to end on, unless you want me to bring up the other topic.
Yes, please, yeah, please don't end on that. Jesus, for fuck's sake.
Did you see?
Okay,
I wanted to bring up something in the news recently. Did you see that whole thing going on with that guy that's like a fugitive from allegedly a fugitive from the U.S. and he's in Britain right now pretending to be a British guy, and they're sure that he's faking it. And in the interviews, he's like hooked up to a ventilator, and he has like a really phony British accent. And they're pretty sure he's this guy that's dodging charges in the U.S. And he's like,
what?
Yeah, and he kind of
it's
and he kind of looks like I can't tell, but he kind of looks like it's actually Sam Hyde doing a bit. Like, have you guys been following this at all?
Yeah, he fled to the UK and he lives in Glasgow and he married like some woman there, and he's like in Scotland pretending to be a British guy.
I picked the wrong time to zone out because I zoned out preparing the next topic, and then all I hear when I come back in is charges. I'm like, what the fuck happened?
There's apparently
in like 5 seconds I left.
Justin, there's apparently a guy in Scotland that is apparently a fugitive from the United States that's running away from charges, and the U.S. government's trying to extradite him because he's like currently has a false identity where he's pretending to be a British man, and currently, I don't know if he's faking it or not, he probably is, but he apparently has long, so he's like hooked up to a ventilator, and he's like doing this phony British accent, and he's just like committing to this bit.
Oh my god, I just found the picture.
Yeah, I linked it in the...
And he's like being interviewed by like the BBC. You just hear the contrast between his voice and then like actual UK accents.
I'm gonna have to pull that up after the recording.
Yeah. So I saw that critical like video my recommended, and I thought it was him talking about just another movie that looks like a shitty like movie.
Yeah, this seems like this sounds like a movie, but it's
I didn't
real.
watch it yet. That's hilarious, and that's also horrible. But what the fuck?
Yeah,
just like
it's also kind of no, I get it. It's hilarious in how brazenly like it's like seems like something you'd see in like a kids show like from the 90s where it's like someone trying to the most paper thin disguise you could possibly wear, just like the shittiest like just like putting a fake mustache over yourself and then just
wearing
being like,
a fedora and sunglasses.
Yeah, he's this dude from Rhode Island, and he faked his death after accumulating some charges in Utah, and now he's like hiding out in Scotland.
Holy shit.
And he's like, they've seen, because he has a bunch of, here's what makes it worse. He has a bunch of very distinct tattoos, and he keeps getting seen
from Brown University,
with those tattoos. Yeah, and he keeps getting seen with those tattoos, and they're like, dude, it's clearly you're the same person because you have the exact same sleeve. And he's like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not.
I have. Oh, Posh, that is a bowl of rubbish. I'm going to go eat some more beans on toast.
And he's like wearing the most ridiculous fit. Like he's like the exact stereotype of like an upper class, like an upper crust, a fancy gentleman that an American would think a British person would be.
Oh my gosh!
Is literally wearing Hollywood movie versions of fucking Winston Churchill fits. He's wearing the Winston Churchill fits completely.
Yeah, he looks like a mix between Winston Churchill and Sam Hyde. Like he literally looks like the two of them had gay babies. He does. Just the weirdest gay lover child I could possibly imagine.
Love one.
Yeah.
When I say I don't
know.
BL.
I'm not American. Okay. Oh, what's like really revealing is that he keeps talking about very specific news stations that are local to Rhode Island, which is where like he's supposedly supposed to be from, but he's like, oh, I'm British. And I'm like, dude, why
is it performance art?
I don't know.
Like what?
He looks like he's from Bumple-Dumpleshire. He is an upstanding gentleman.
And like all of the people involved that they're interviewing are like the weirdest, most eccentric characters I've ever seen. Like the people that knew him in Rhode Island. Like one of them is like this kind of burly Italian guy, like an Italian American. He's like, hey, yo, I knew this guy. Like he's got all this jewelry and like he sounds like he's from The Sopranos. It's like, what the fuck is this? He's like the most Rhode Island guy ever. And then like another guy that they were interviewing was like this old guy at a bar, and he's like the most Irish looking dude. He's like 6th generation Irish, which is like, oh, I moved back to Ireland because I want to go back to my roots. Like he's like that kind of guy. Like he looks like a movie character, and I'm like, what the? Hold on, I have to post pictures of these people. It's like a cartoon. Like
so, yeah. Go check that guy out. What's his name?
Oh shit.
I just had it up too.
I just had it up.
Yeah.
Nicholas Alaverdian, but he's like pretending to be a guy under the name
Livingston Chesterfield
Arthur
or something.
Knight. That's his false identity.
Holy shit!
That's not even like a creatively British name either. He's like, oh, fuck it, Arthur Knight. That's good. There's plenty.
Jesus,
he should have gone by Bumple Dumpleton.
Or dressed like a character that would be named that though.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys want to end on a different note, I did have a bit prepared.
Sure.
Yeah, but go ahead and Google what is Arthur Knight. Sorry, it was so generic.
A few YouTubers have covered this story. If you want to like look it up,
yeah,
like Moist Critical is like one of them.
Mm-hmm. It's just critical. You don't have to call him Moist Critical.
Well, that's his online handle where you could find his content.
I prefer a solid critical.
Yeah,
big critical.
Yeah. I prefer Penguins Zero. DJ Penguins Zero.
You're wrong, Lars. It's not Penguins Zero. It is Penguins Z0.
What the hell?
Okay, get it right.
Okay, this joke is dog shit. Let's move forward.
Pengzinguo.
Oh my god. Okay, so I pulled up.
You're right, bud.
I've been trying so
let alone, guys. He's trying to form a complete sentence.
Shut up.
Hey, what's up, guys? Voice Critical here. I'm going to review the channel Spaghetto Gaming.
Okay,
pretty dog shit. I've taken shits.
Okay.
TJ, it's not Spaghetto Gaming. It's Spaghetto the Gamer. Get it right. Okay.
What a shit show.
So anyway, go ahead, Spaghetto. Go ahead.
Am I gonna get steamrolled again?
No, go.
Yeah, you like
you
it.
got it. You got it.
Okay.
You got it.
So
you got it.
I've been
Continue.
trying.
Please go ahead.
I've been trying.
I've stopped.
I've been trying for like 15 minutes not to laugh about this because we were talking about Alucard and his little twin sabbatical and
getting fucked in the butt by the twins. Yeah.
The first thing I pull up, I go on wouldyourrather.io and it says, would you rather marry your sister or brother or marry an exact clone of yourself?
Exact clone of myself.
Oh, I'm an only child, so I don't have any reference for this. Although I guess the choice would obviously, go ahead, guys, because you guys have brothers and sisters.
Full Metal, you're the guest. Would you do the
clone immediately?
I would rather do the clone.
At least, yeah.
Wait,
it was
there's a
either clone or one of your siblings.
A clone of who, though? You?
Yourself?
Yes.
Yourself, yeah.
Oh, that's just masturbation at that point.
Yeah.
Wait.
Hold
on.
Yeah.
I have a modern proposal to the clone thing. So,
I think I know where you're going with
What
this.
if you had a twin sibling already on identical twin?
No, hold on. Shut up, TJ.
What are you doing, step twin?
Let me cook. Okay. So,
all right, continue, Tristan. Go ahead.
What if your clone starts to like form their own identity and they change their gender? Then what? Like, are they still like
that happens in Infinity?
Clone?
That happens in Infinity Train.
Yeah, been there. Thanks, clone.
Well, like the reason I'm asking this is because would it make it like less weird? Like, would it be less narcissistic,
No.
or would it still be really weird?
No, it'd be better because, like, okay, you remember back in the day when those
Lars
filters
is
were
just
going?
like, oh my gosh,
No, there's
femboy Lars,
yeah,
so much better.
I think
you know those filters back in the day where
Yeah.
it was like show yourself what you would look like if you were like the opposite sex.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I was really fucking hot, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I kind of want to fuck myself.
But was it realistic?
Like, as a woman.
Realistically portraying yourself as the opposite sex, though.
It was, yeah.
No, I mean, like,
they got like the look right.
No, I mean, like, was it like glamming you up though? Like, it was making like look like the Hollywood version of you though.
Well, it made me look like if I was like a woman, I'd probably put on some makeup or something, but not.
Well,
here, I'll find the picture.
Hold on, Lars.
You guys can continue.
Okay.
You have
you know who would like this hypothetical? Ben Shapiro, because he keeps hiring women on the Daily Wire that look like him as the opposite gender.
Yeah.
And I know why that is, because of Abby.
And he keeps talking about his sister's big milkers.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I think those are memes, but
I know.
I was gonna mention, Lars, since you said you have no like reference for this question, I did the same filter you're talking about, and I didn't really like how female me looked because it looked exactly like my sister.
Oh yeah, I've heard people say that they don't when they gender swap themselves with the filter, it just makes them look like their sister or their brother.
Yeah, so I immediately I was just like, nope, that's too weird.
Yeah.
But
hold on, I'm still looking it up. Keep going.
So Full Metal, definitely the clone then, and not your sister.
Well, easily. Also, my sister is 15, so no thank you.
Oh, God.
And you know,
Well, you're already halfway there. You're a YouTuber.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. No thank you.
All right.
Oh, fuck.
It is your destiny.
I've seen this one before. You gotta go to the YouTuber dimension.
Much darkness I sense in you. Fulfill your destiny, you must.
Wait. So, do you guys think it's? Oh, is it? It's got to be one or the other. So, do you think it's that being a YouTuber eventually makes you become a, or that you're just more naturally attracted to being a YouTuber?
I'm just thinking of the scene.
I think it's,
oh, sorry.
I think we need to end the episode.
If we're gonna continue on Star Wars analogies, I'm just thinking of the scene in Empire Strikes Back where Luke makes out with Leia and they didn't like it.
Yeah.
Well, Leia makes out with Luke.
Oh yeah,
I guess we know what Luke's choice would be. It would be marry his sister.
Yeah.
I thought they didn't like it.
This has been a wild segment. Well, do you guys want to know like what % picked marry your sister and brother and what % picked clone?
God.
Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
I vote for clone, but I'm also going to be wildly irritated with the clone because I hate myself. So, okay. 76% clone, 24% marry your sibling.
And that's a 24% culling we have to get to. Let's get to it, guys.
We need to get the IP addresses of every single person that clicked that side.
I do. I'm sorry. If are we done with this bit or?
No, because I have something contribute as well.
Sorry.
So go ahead.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah.
You go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, I feel like that 24% would prefer to have sex with their sibling has kind of the same energy as the fact that, like, apparently, like, 2% of popes are, like, pedophiles, where it's like, that seems really high.
Oh, they're that one.
Like, really high.
They're the one dentist out of the 9 that, like,
yeah.
that
There's been
of the product, like the toothpaste or whatever.
There's been a really high amount of sex crimes in this episode, and I do not approve.
So is the 24%, are they made up of like the entire population of the state of Alabama, maybe some of the royal family? Or like what's going on there? You know?
It's just all the royal family.
It's just the entire royal family. Yeah, they all have Habsburg jaws from all the inbreeding they've done over the centuries.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you
canonically
guys
werewolves.
Yeah, do you guys know about the Habsburg chin, by the way? It's fucked up. Jesus.
It's a very unique deformity that's unique to the European royal family.
Yeah, it has like a Wikipedia article. This is the specifics of why the British line is so ugly.
Well, not just the British line, it's like all of the European royalty because they're all related to each other.
Gentlemen, it's like 85 degrees in my fucking office. I'm gonna have a heat stroke. Are we gonna continue?
Okay. I have one more thing. I have one more thing. Okay. So
we'll cut it after that.
Okay. I have a voice clip, and I want you guys to tell me what you think of this because it's from another podcast, and a member.
I'm gonna steamroll you real quick here because I have your thing muted for that. Is that going to be an issue?
No, it's for other voice mod.
Okay, continue.
Okay, so a member of the server named Clef thinks this might apply to me. I'm not going to play the full context of it because they talk about a little bit more about it, but I don't necessarily think it's about me because they're talking about YouTube channels, but I'm just going to play the clip. You are going to know these voices, okay?
Congratulations to Lars and Joe for reaching another huge milestone. I know you say this
Are you trying to make Tristan leave the call?
We will always love you.
Okay, now that he's server muted on his own podcast, I'm going to play this clip. Okay. Ready?
Ready, Freddy.
3, 2, 1.
I've definitely mentioned this before, but it's quite commonplace, especially amongst smaller YouTubers. But people who rely exclusively on reference humor, and not reference humor as in like a clever like throwback or like a
I wouldn't call that niche either. We see that fucking every half bait fucking loser that doesn't know how to make videos does that.
That was out of context because there's more, but I just want to know what you think of that.
TJ, don't
are you
talk
asking if
about
they're making fun of
yourself
you?
that way.
No, they're not making fun.
Yeah,
I know they're not making fun of me, but Clef was like, "This is you."
Yeah, that's. I think they actually might have been talking about you, buddy.
No, they were talking about you. They were talking about the full clip. Is they're talking about like stuff like Nostalgia Critic, where they would just play the full. They would make a reference and they would just like play the full clip from a movie. Like I don't do that. I'll do shit like this. I mean, because they'll play stuff where it's like a reference, like that.
Ow! Holy shit, TJ!
We're getting dug on the podcast.
Nostalgia Critic jump scare.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for that, buddy.
I'm too tired for this shit. I'm going back to bed.
But yeah, let me know your thoughts.
You do like to make your references, buddy.
Yeah,
you do.
Oh wait, TJ. We were gonna talk about like a specific reference today.
What
do you know what reference I'm thinking of? It's like maybe a certain location in this country, like a certain state, like
your address,
possibly New Mexico.
Okay, let me dox you.
The address was on the hit show that was on AMC channel. I don't know if you know it or not.
Walking Dead.
So since the two of those other assholes on the podcast have slaughtered the last two bits, I'll just go ahead and try to salvage this.
Yeah.
Full Metal, it has been a pleasure to catch up with you. I really appreciate you laughing at all of our jokes, even though none of them were actually funny. And I just wanted to give you a chance, by the way, before we completely end the episode, to shout out your stuff. If people wanted to tune into you, how can they do that?
Oh, shit. I have my own YouTube channel, FullmetalDubs. It's pretty easy to find. I used to make shitty Gravity Falls videos, and now I make somewhat better Gravity Falls videos every now and again. I have Twitter, which is also just everything's branded with FullmetalDubs. No one wanted that name. It's a bad username because it only tracks back to the dub of Full Metal Alchemist. It's a bad username. But yeah, my friend Monty made my profile picture, my sprite, which I'll link to you so you can put it in the podcast description and all that. They are amazing. Other than that, I don't do much. So yeah.
Yeah, so go to youtube.com/fullmetal3 dub edition.
Yeah. Is that a thing? No. By the way, Full Metal, you're a dirty, rotten liar as well. You said that this was bad SEO. I'm looking at your top videos. 3.4 million views, 1.6 million views, 1.6 million views. You may have been a good choice.
Bad video. I mean, I'm Immortal Pines has 3 point something or other million views, right? I made that when I was 16, 17. I'm 22 now.
Can you do a dub of Dipper Goes to Taco Bell?
No, I have never done. Actually, Taco Bell opened in New Zealand very recently, and I tried it, and it was fucking delicious. Because we have better food health safety stuff, so they can't sell the cheap dog shit here.
Oh, you don't know what?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
You don't know what that is. Okay, don't look what. Don't
Taco Bell?
don't look up Dipper Go.
I know what Dipper Goes to Taco Bell is. That's why I'm surprised, because again, we have better food health safety stuff in New Zealand, so it wasn't dog shit food that made me feel sick afterwards.
No, okay, yeah. Taco Bell gets a bad rap. They actually did a study on it, and it's apparently like the healthiest fast food place you could actually eat at, because of basically everything is just the same combination of ingredients.
Yeah,
and it's not great for you, but it's not terrible for you either. Like you could lose weight eating there if you wanted to. I don't know. I like it. Well,
I will put it.
It's gutter trash food, but it's good.
I'll put a disclaimer. Don't look up Dipper Goes to Taco Bell. You're going to be scarred for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Do you maybe just want to bleep that every time you say it?
No, it's a very old meme at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. It's an old meme, but it checks out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Spaghetto. If you survive the next few days and continue your YouTube channel and people wanted to check it out, what's the best way to do that?
Fun fact, Lars, I actually just posted part 4 of Vampire Survivors that we did together. So let's say go to youtube.com/spaghetto and you could find extra content of yours truly and my best co-host, Lars.
That's right. I'm the best co-host. You're right. Thank you for viciously insulting TJ. I very much appreciate it there.
Well,
and
you always
go
told
ahead
me
and check those videos
to
out.
ramp it up for the recordings, just create some drama. Get on Keemstar, I don't even. I'm so tired, man.
Here, I'll help you out.
Thank you.
Okay. So, yeah, like I said a little bit earlier, Tristan and I have been... Oh, no. Oh, dear.
Okay.
So Tristan and I have been going through... Let me advertise your channel for you, sir. Okay.
You done?
Is he like laughing or crying or coming or what's going on?
All three at once.
He's gonna be Nikocado Avocado too.
Okay. Shut up, TJ. Okay, Lars, go ahead. Go ahead, Lars.
Yeah. So
go ahead.
Tristan and I have been making it through a video game series, and I'm going to mute him here real quick so I don't have to hear that.
Shut up, Spaghetto.
We've been working through the Castlevania series of games, and there's a great combination of factors that are going into the success of these videos. Number one, the early ones are not that great because you die a lot, and number two, Tristan himself's not very good at video games, so it relates to the gamers quite a lot. So go ahead and check that out. Best series on the channel right now, if I do say so myself. And I do say so myself. TJ, if people wanted to listen to your stuff, how can they do that?
SoundCloud.com/Tiege. And
how do you spell that?
I'll get to that. Tiege.
Oh, you get to it right now. Okay, got it.
Yep.
Okay.
And if you want a preview of Lars and Spaghetto's content together at Vampire Survivors, here's a clip.
Hey yo, Spaghetto here, and welcome to Pac-Man 3D. This is a game I found off Game Jolt, and it's 3D Pac-Man.
Okay. I'm never coming on this show again.
I'm actually
sometimes you wanna go everything on these jump
must be now I'm actually
sometimes you wanna go
in the description below, you'll find a song created by Tiege, aptly titled "The Worst Red vs. Blue Remix Ever of All Time." Obviously, not because it is the worst one ever. It's actually really good. Although I really recommend you do take a few moments of your time to listen to this piece done by Tiege, because it takes a shit ton of quotes from Red vs. Blue. It takes some it literally, basically, it's like a collaboration of so many sound clips from Red vs. Blue mashed together into a song. And he's even said himself that he is working on a remix to update it, but I mean, why wait? Why wait for him to fix it when you've got this thing to dance to? And my arms, they just keep... See, you can tell I'm getting excited when I have no control over either my spine or my arms, and I just fucking squid it, mate.
Hello? I'm fucking filming, dog. I don't have time! $1 million, John! I told you $1 million, John! Into my account, you moron! What's wrong with you, John?